So music can be serious. It could also be serious fun. We're going to have some serious fun today while we investigate how instruments work and how length affects pitch. To do that, I need a plastic straw and a pair of scissors. I've chosen a bendy straw, so what I need to do is remove the bendy part. I will not be needing that for this project. I'm going to choose an end of the straw to flatten by pinching it between my fingers. What I'm looking for is to remove the circular shape at the end of the straw so that it has two corners, one on each side. You'll notice the shape of an eye or a mouth instead of a complete circle. Right? And I check my straw. Notice it's getting pretty flat. So what I'd like to do now is take my scissors and cut a triangular shape into the top of the straw. Now my straw has a point. That's really significant for our project. I noticed that when I did that, my straw began to take on more of the circular shape. So I'm going to flatten it a bit more. And then it's ready for me to play. To play this instrument, I'm going to place it in my mouth and force air through it very quickly. It takes quite a bit of air, so don't be shy. I'm going to place the straw on my bottom lip. Careful not to bite down with my teeth, because if I bite down with my teeth, the air has nowhere to move and it just won't pass through the straw. Probably won't feel too good to you either to just have all that air stuck inside. I'm going to take the straw, place it on my lip, and blow. That's how this instrument works. And now that I know how to make one, I'd like to experiment further. This one made kind of a low sound. So I want to see what happens if I made a shorter straw. So with my green straw, I'm going to cut off the bendy part, flatten it just like I did on the blue straw. Waiting for those corners to take shape at the edge. I'm going to cut my triangles. And you'll notice I have two straws of very similar lengths. I want to make the green straw much shorter. Let's see. That looks good. Flattening again. Now I have a much shorter instrument. I'm curious to see what will happen. So I take the green straw now. And I was able to create a very different sound. It's kind of hard to play that too without smiling. I hope you're having just as much fun with your instrument. So again, I've made two straw oboes. The longer one. The shorter one. As you are trying this on your own, I'd like you to focus on 3 questions. The first, how is pitch impacted by the length of an instrument? You heard 2 examples here. Have a little fun with that when you experiment. See how short you can cut the straw and make that sound, and see how different that becomes. Secondly, what is the purpose of cutting the instrument mouthpiece into a point? And to answer that question, you might need to pay close attention to the link that was sent in your lesson. That explains what's happening when you are performing the instrument. It also gives you written directions in case you'd prefer that. And the third thing I'd like you to focus on is which family of instruments would the straw oboe belong to? And then, after you're confident playing it, I'd like you to join me on your Flipgrid video by performing a piece of music. It can be simple. It can be a performance right along with me on the video. Just anything you feel. Have fun with it. And I look forward to seeing your answers to the questions.